women are like, I gotta focus on me and be happy. What is it that you wanna do now that you could not have done when you were married? The only thing is other men.
Yes.
Exactly. I need to find myself simply translates to I need to find myself underneath a few people.
So the difference between men and women when it comes to going out partying thing, going to bars, whatever, is that women run passive game. Women don't approach men really. You just put yourselves in positions where you can be approached by men. So you go to the club, you go to a bar, you go to the party. You're not gonna DM a guy. You'll post a picture to kind of elicit men to DM you. So men are salesmen, women are marketers, and essentially in a committed relationship, a man should stop pitching. So going up to girls, sending DMs, and a woman should stop advertising. By you continuing to go out to bars, clubs, and parties, you're still putting yourself out there. That's oftentimes why women will find replacements really quick, because you were generating leads the whole time.
No, don't like that.
If your woman is still going out to bars, clubs, going out hanging out with her friends, drinking, or posting on social media. In fact, if she's active on social media, she's still in the market. She's not off the market.
Guys, I need you to watch your self-talk. All your life, you're going to be trying to downplay yourself. I do not believe in this downplaying yourself I don't want you to talk about, I'm just an average guy, I'm just this, I'm just that. Of course, this is behind the scenes. When you're on the rise, you don't want to draw a lot of attention to yourself by being overly boastful, but you do need to be confident in yourself. If you're a smart guy, if you're a good-looking guy, if you're a well-built guy, you don't have to say it, but don't downplay yourself. See, your self-talk, what you say to yourself matters more than what I say or the world says. And that's what's going to be at the core of how you really feel about yourself. See, I understand the thing about the diplomacy and the politics and the public image and the persona. I get that. Trust me. You're a young guy starting out in a company. Never outshine the master. The 48 laws of power. All that has to be there. But what you say to yourself matters. You can say, one day when I get there, I'm going to do it this way because I deserve it. What do you say to yourself? Do you give yourself compliments? Do you give yourself praise? Do you look in the mirror and say, God damn, I'm a sexy mother. I'm a bad dude. I'm a or do you always talk it down? See, what I'm talking about is your self-talk. Yes, the best compliments comes from others. Allow others to compliment you. Allow others to heap praise upon you. But you gotta be your own biggest cheerleader and you gotta say it out loud. When I tell you, when I was a boy, when I was young, I was a shy, quiet boy. And it got me nowhere. But I was smart, I was good looking, and I was talented. When I started letting my little light shine, when I just embraced the fact that, yeah, I am smart. I'm smart. I started doing what smart people did. I couldn't run the fastest or jump the highest, but I was one of the smartest. So I did what smart people did. When you're gonna show your talents on the football field, or on the basketball court, in the weight room, I'm gonna show my talent in the science fair, in the physics lab, in the computer lab. I'm a show out in here. And when I'm in there, I'm gonna talk good to myself. I'm gonna talk well about myself. I'm gonna speak well about myself. When I do a good job, I'm gonna praise myself. Look, I got a 100 on this paper. I got an A++. That's right. Make your own little trophies.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Ronaldo.
What do you call B? That's really nice around you. Habibi!
Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Nana.
Nana who?
Nana, your business. Knock, knock. Who's there? Hawaii. Hawaii who? I'm good, how are you?
It is so hard for young men or men today to get praise. And I get so tired of hearing guys talk down about themselves. Self-deprecating humor. Stop it. Please stop it.
No, God!
Stop it. Less than 1% of men, I think, should be using self-deprecating humor, because I really don't believe the average guy, I just broke my rule. I don't believe the typical guy, because I don't even like the word average. We're not average over here. Average is those other people. CIA men, they're not average. You're far above average. And see, that's the point. You better start embracing that. You're elite over here. My boys, we are the best. We are the top 10 or top 20%. We got the top 20% that want to be in the top 10%. Let me say it again. We are the top 20% wanting to get into the top 10. Over here, I'm assuming you're already starting with at least a 3.0. A B average is what I'm assuming. I don't assume I have anything average over here. So when I talk about how much a candle costs or how much a fragrance costs, I don't want to hear shit about, ooh, that's expensive. Take your broke ass. No. Go over there with the average people. No. That's not. You don't have to have it yet. You could be starting out. But even when I was a young man, working in McDonald's, going to college, I knew I wanted the best. I had an above average mentality even when I was making $3.35 an hour in a polyester uniform. So don't give me that shit about, you gotta be humble. No. Humility is different than what I'm talking about. See, so many guys have been talked into. Shine down, don't talk too much, don't be too boastful, don't be too that. And guess what? All you do is dim your own colors. You ain't gonna get it out there. You're not gonna get it out there unless you demand it. And you demand it from other people by the way you carry yourself, by the way that you talk to yourself. Here's another thing. Another reason why it's so easy for men to let people disrespect them, walk over them, talk bad to them, is because you don't talk well to yourself. You don't speak well to yourself. You don't have your own standard. So when somebody says something to you, you don't have enough of your own self-talk built up to push that stuff back. You look at Boris Kodjoe and Nicole Ari Parker. He sat his butt on the couch. If he had any good sense of self, do you think he would have allowed that? Look, man, I'm just telling you. Bottom line, watch how you talk to yourself. And when you say something negative to yourself or when you're downplaying yourself, call it out. Call it out, saying that's bullshit. Call it out. I'm being a little bitch right now. Call it out. That's crazy. No, I'm not. I'm better than that. Call it out. If you don't demand the best, if you don't think the best of you, then how can you expect anybody else to? I don't know you. The world don't know you. I look at how you think about yourself and treat yourself. That's why I say image is so important. You show the world how you should be treated. How do you speak to yourself? How do you carry yourself? How do you look? It all comes back to, it's about you.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
Yeah.
How old are you?
35.
I don't believe you now.
You don't? Because I look younger.
You look older.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Nigga. Today, you woke up and chose violence. I want problems. I don't want peace.
Fellas basically spoke about women going to Turkey to get boob jobs. Obviously, you know when you get boob jobs, you get wrapped up. Apparently, that you have to leave it on for a while. These women are coming back from Turkey, take the bandage off, their nipples been stolen.
What?
They're stealing their nipples. I'm not joking.
What could you do with nipples? You got to pay to put that shit back on. There's an upsell.
No, because they try to contact them, but the company doesn't exist. They're gone.
And so's your nipples.
It gets fucking worse. There's this YouTuber, I think she's like a life coach or whatever. Her friend was lured by a fake social media account to go get a BBL and a tummy tuck in the Dominican Republic for $3,500. If you've never looked into surgeries and stuff,
Boob
that's
job alone
cheap.
would be like $6,000, I think, in the UK.
That is cheap. After returning home to the United States, she became ill. And the doctors discovered that she only had one kidney. The doctor stole a kidney from her.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So it costs $3,000 and a kidney.
You know how you make jokes about like, oh, that's so expensive. What does a kidney cost? I could sell one. She actually paid by a kidney.
You know, before you get surgery, they're like, oh, how much do you smoke? How much do you drink? Because I'm going to need your kidney.
To you,
Happy birthday to Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Beep, 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 beep.
Because men are oblivious to the Herculean effort you girls go to. And it is Herculean. I mean, you know, the average woman will go through 6 pounds of lipstick in her lifetime. She'll spend just under 2.5 years of her life sitting in a salon chair, getting it cut, dyed, blown out, and styled. She'll spend another 650 days at home trying to recreate that same look. She'll waste a year of her life just trying to figure out what to wear. And then there's the plucking of the eyebrows and the drawing them back in with a pencil. The gluing on of the false eyelashes. And then there's the makeup. You like my makeup? Yeah, it looks like you got bukkakied by a box of Crayola crabs. And then there's the collagen in the lips to make them puffy, the Botox in the crow's feet, and we're not even below the neck yet. Then there's the breast augmentation, the spray-on tan, the shaving of the underarms and the legs, the manicure, the pedicure, the waxing, the bleaching, the $750 shoes, the $800 dress. I mean, why don't you just try being a nice person?
Just like a woman.
Knock knock. Who's there?
Ach.
Ach who?
Bless you.
Wow. Ach who? Yeah, man.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Woo.
Woo woo.
That's the sound of the police.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
You.
You.
You. You.
Great story. Compelling and rich.
Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Arrogant is a compliment for most women. Arrogant is a compliment for most women because it's like, damn, you got balls. You have courage. You actually have the courage of your convictions. You have enough to stand on it and say it directly to their face and not flinch. So embrace it. Embrace the arrogance. What's the difference between cocky and confidence? See, it's not bragging if it's true. If you're a winner, you're a winner. It's not bragging. Difference between cocky and confidence, I look at it, you can be cocky when you have the confidence that you know you're going to put the work in to get it done. There's one thing to sit around and talk about something and you don't have the work, the hashtag show your work, you don't have the receipts, you don't have the numbers, you don't have the facts, you don't have the data, you just have the belief in yourself. Well, I'm still a proponent for that because here's the thing, only you know whether or not you're going to do the work. But if you can say you're going to do great things, you're going to be great because you know that you're going to do the work, then do it. Say it.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?